Hello, James here, and in this video we're going to find out if you can charge your EV or your electric vehicle without a home charge point, and if it's feasible to buy a car without a charge point installed at your premises. So for the last 5 months I've been living in Edinburgh and I've been renting out a flat near the city centre, and it doesn't have any sort of charge points, and I couldn't even get a granny cable out of the 3rd floor without looking suspicious. So to show you guys how I dealt with this, on the month of May, for roughly about 3 weeks, I've been filming myself at charge points and showing you things you can do while you're charging without just sitting there waiting for your car to charge up. So behind me in that direction there's a Lidl, so you can actually get some groceries in. I've actually got my shopping in the boot right now. Basically I had about 28% battery, and by the time I finished shopping I came back and I was at 82. I think I was only in there for about half an hour. I mean, I'd get shopping for the week rather than the month, like a big massive £200 shop. So I only spent 19 quid on some groceries. I could stop now and do a small rapid charge on the way down, so that's still feasible, but ideally, you know, is it worth me waiting here for 40 minutes for it to charge up, because it's down to 12 kilowatts now, 87%? Is it really worth 40 minutes on my time sitting here, or would it be better if I spent 15 minutes on a rapid nearer my destination in Newcastle? So for charging today, I'm going to Fountain Bridge in Edinburgh. It's got a cinema, Cineworld, so I'm going to go and watch Rampage, which is about an hour and a half, and that starts in about half an hour. I'm going to try and hit the rapid for 15 minutes, boost up to 50%, and then switch over to a CHAdeMO, to a Type 2 after charging the CHAdeMO for a little bit. So the charge point at Fountain Park is free to use, but the parking costs money. So although it's free if you use the facilities around, so hopefully the cinema will be part of that facility. So that means I will be able to pay for my cinema ticket and use that to offset for the parking. So rather than paying for the electricity and parking, I'm paying for cinema and a free charge. Well, it's not really free, I'm still kind of paying for it, am I? But this is what happens when you do not have a charge point at home. The film starts at 8:20 and it's 8:07, so it looks like I'm only going to get a 10-minute top up here. I might push it to 15 anyway, because movies don't start straight away, do they? So I don't want to push it past 60%, because obviously I'll be hogging up one of the AC charge points by not actually charging when my car is full. So I don't really want to do that. I want the car to be still charging when I get back. So it's saying it's going to take 4.5 hours to charge. 4.5 hours and 42 kilowatts? Right, obviously we can totally ignore that, because it won't take 4.5 hours to charge, especially we're pulling 42 kilowatts at the moment. So the movie's finished and it was really good. It was really entertaining. Exactly what you would expect from big monsters. The storyline was actually quite good for an action movie for a change. The whole thing kind of brought Bailey's Midway essence into the movie, which was really good. Right, so back to the car. I'm at 65% charge and I'm gonna head off now. I was gonna sit in the CHAdeMO for 20 minutes, but someone else in a Leaf is on it, so I'll have to head off. I was actually after about 90% charge. I still got 65, and I think that's quite good. Right, so I'm outside Fountain Park again, and this time instead of going to cinema, I thought I'll go to Nando's to charge up. I was at 60%, so I thought I'll charge up the rest of the way for 40 minutes for tomorrow's trip. But Nando's has no chicken left. I had 5 chicken wings. They tried to palm me off with 5 chicken wings, so I said, nah, you're alright. So we're just filming around here, and then the security guard comes along and says, hey, you're not supposed to be filming here. I'm like, okay pal, I'll just go across the road. So we won't get any close-up of Fountain Park. I'll probably finish my video downstairs by the car. They can't pull me up for vlogging in the car, can they? I don't think they can. I suppose the good news is I'm up to 93% and I'm down to about 7 kilowatts of charge for the last 7%. So I'm not really going to stay here now. There's no point. Ain't no chicken with my name on it. So I'm back at Fountain Park here and I'm meeting my friend Jamie for a coffee. So I'm just waiting for him to arrive. He's going to hit the rapid because he needs more of a charge than I do. I'm at 87%. Only came out here just to get to 100 for the trip tomorrow down south. We could have met up at one of the rapid charge points in the park and ride out of town and rendezvous out there, out with nothing to actually do once we get there. So instead we came to Fountain Park. We're going to hit the Starbucks, grab a coffee, get a parking ticket stamped so we don't need to pay for the parking, and yeah, that's this is another option. But it looks like Fountain Park in Edinburgh is the place to be for charging at the moment. Right, looks like Jamie's here, so I'm going to head off and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so just had coffee with Jamie. I had a nice chat with him and I'm up to 98% charge. So I'm just going to head off now because there's nothing much else to do around here and most of the shops are closing anyway. So I'm just going to head off and we'll see if I can find something else or somewhere else to charge in Edinburgh. So this is called the CHAdeMO Beer Run. I'm hitting this CHAdeMO here, heading down to Lidl because it's the only shop in Edinburgh that seems to, or supermarket, that seems to have a charge point near it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge up at 61% and I'm basically going to run in, grab some beers for curry tonight with my flatmate, and basically we'll see how much we get for a CHAdeMO Beer Run. So it's been 19 minutes and I've got 8 tins of continental beer called Bud. In that 19 minutes I've got 83%, so I've gained 21% just for running around getting beer. Right, so I'm going to stop the charge now and head back and order the curry for tonight. There you go, 21% just for grabbing some beers. Even though Edinburgh's charging infrastructure isn't as mature as we'd expect it to be, we can still manage to charge a car and find things to do around the charge points. So if the Edinburgh City Council are thinking of expanding their charging network, they really should look at some destination charge points in the city centre, and also maybe look at putting some rapid and definitely some destination charge points at Ocean Terminal, which is a big shopping centre over in Leith. And over that side of the city there's absolutely no charging points at all, which is a bit bizarre. So next time someone says I can't buy an EV because I don't have a charge point outside my flat, just say yes you can, because some bloke on YouTube told me. But if you are serious about getting an EV and you don't have a charge point at home, then just jump onto ZapMap or PlugShare and search for charge points around your area and see what there is to do. That there's bound to be something. That they're pretty well placed these days to be near some sort of amenities that you can entertain yourself with. And if there isn't, you can always just grab a Nintendo Switch or your mobile phone to catch up on social media or play games. There's always something to do. And if I managed to do it in the 5 months that I didn't have a home charge point, then so can you. If you have any other ideas of what to do whilst charging your car, put it in the comments below and share it with everyone. And I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. So one final example, faster than you can say, get your milk float down and get me 4 pints of milk. We have basically charged up 13%.